Absolute positioning systems based on interval markers offer maximum mountain flexibility. Interval markers can be set almost free within the limits of maximum and minimum distance between neighbor markers. Also, the installation this system type allows you to set interval markers at regular interval while maintaining the absolute type of the system, which is very convenient. However, due to the complexity of the production of interval markers, systems of this type have a relatively high price. Interval markers have quite large size, and the complete failure of one marker leads to the loss of coordinates in this particular area. On the other hand, absolute systems on position markers have a minimum price, the simplest repair kit, have a good fail tolerance, but at the same time, their installation is not flexible enough, especially in the case of placing markers according to an installation template, as in systems according to the 2+1 or 3+1 scheme, which may require additional effort during the installation of the system in order to maintain its absolute type. We're glad to present to you an adaptive incremental continuous positioning systems, which has an optimal balance between price flexibility and installation simplicity, as well as a required fault tolerance level. Adaptive incremental systems are based on the same super-adaptive core and contains both types of markers, interval and positional. Interval markers are the points where the absolute starting coordinate of the system is obtained after power-up. Positional markers obtained to save the absolute coordinate between interval markers. The areas of position markers are called as incremental areas. Let us list the main advantages of adaptive incremental systems. The first, maximum installation flexibility. Interval and positional markers can be set on the track almost as desired, while maintaining the passport values of the minimum and maximum distance between neighbor markers. It is recommended to set interval markers at regular interval, or immediately at the exit from a work site, for example from the repair area, where there is possibility of a power shutdown. The second, minimum mounting kit. Systems of this type allow covering the required positioning distance with the smallest number of magnets and markers, since it is possible the minimum density of the magnets on the track, one magnet per the length of the sensor working area. The third, flexible level of fault tolerance. If necessary, it is possible to install 2, 3 or more position markers within the limits of sensor working area for additional fault tolerance level of the system in the required areas. The fourth, almost unlimited positioning distance. It is easy to design and mount a track for several tens of kilometers. The fifth, ability to use sensors of minimum length. Adaptive incremental systems allow a wide range of choice between the length of the sensor working area and the number of installed magnetic markers. The sixth, in the super-adaptive core starting from version 6, the system works on incremental sections without accumulating incremental errors. Therefore, the system can operate indefinitely on an incremental section of unlimited length and remains within the system passport accuracy. Adaptive incremental systems will be the optimal choice for semi-automatic device positioning tasks, for example, for warehouse management systems.